welcome back. Come on over, Cynthia. Get right down here. This is my girlfriend, Cynthia Ellis. Give her some love. Cynthia, I have to tell you, you are one of my amazing girlfriends. And yes, you're over 40. We're going to have to admit it.
Yes, over 50.
Oh, shush. Take that off. All right. Woo! I think the amazing thing is women who are in their 40s and 50s, we're strong, we're independent, we're fierce, and we're taking control of our lives, even though our lives sometimes take control of us. So I wanted you to share your story, because what you're doing is just amazing.
Well, what I'm doing is my husband and I, Bo Ellis, created a foundation in the name of our daughter, Nicole Ellis, that passed away 8 years ago.
Can we see her picture?
Liver disease.
This is Nicole.
That's Nicole when she was 21 years old.
She's beautiful.
She is beautiful. I told her the best thing about it, she'll never get old from her pictures.
That's right.
That's a good thing about it.
Now, wait, who's that big tall guy?
That is my husband, Bo Ellis. He's former NBA player.
He's
played
got
for Marquette University.
Quite colorful sweater.
Yes.
I hope that sweater's retired.
12 years old, so yes, it's been gone for a while. And that's Nicole in the middle. And actually, that is some former Marquette University players, and they come out every year to celebrate with us at a golf outing in Grand Geneva. And that is my family there, my daughter, Christina, who's in a wheelchair. And we are donating money from the foundation to Marquette Athletics. And that is Nicole's logo.
You had this tragedy happen, and you turned it around. You made something so beautiful. Tell us a little more about the Nicole Ellis Foundation.
Well, what the Nicole Ellis Foundation does is we actually raise money to donate scholarships for underprivileged students. We also donate to the American Liver Foundation because Nicole died from a liver disease. And we give to smaller organizations. And what I try to do is keep my daughter's voice alive. And this is how we do it.
That's such a beautiful way, too, because you're giving back to the community that she was in.
Yes.
I mean, in Marquette, what an amazing school. She had such a life in front of her, and like you said, she'll never get old,
No.
and her voice is alive.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's not the only thing I brought you on for. I love that you've put out yourself and your heart and your family, and you do that continuously. But let's talk a little bit about what it was like to be married to an NBA Golden Nuggets, whatever, Colorado basketball player. You guys ever hear of the Nuggets? Or yeah? Anyone Colorado fans here? I don't know. Maybe out on Twitter?
Well, the best part about it, naturally everybody says, is the money. But the worst part was the travel, the fact that I had to raise my kids alone. My husband wasn't there most of the time. And just live in a different place. You know, meeting new friends, that was great. People I've stayed in contact with for the last 30-something plus years. But it was a great life, and I've enjoyed it. And it's continuing because my husband has continued to stay in basketball. He spent 20 years as a head coach in basketball, and also he is now working for the NBA as an NBA scout, so he's constantly gone. Yeah. And I think with 33 years of marriage, that's probably why we're still together.
Give it to me, girl. That's right. You know, you and I had some time recently because we did an event called Run Home Chicago, which was the race to end homelessness. Put it together for that because we had some great sports celebrities come out, and the mayor, and of course Congressman Aaron Schock, fittest congressman. Woo, he was pretty hot. Yes, he was. But more importantly, we met Pastor Charles Jenkins. Tell us a little bit about Charles Clarence.
Jenkins, yes, Charles Jenkins is the pastor of Fellowship Baptist Church in the city.
Woo!
And
send out some love.
Yes. And he's actually on tour right now. His church got together along with himself and his choir and started this album. And the actual #1 song on the album is Awesome.
Yes, it is. It's called Awesome. It is.
Yes.
We sang it together.
Yes, we did.
So this was my first time in a Baptist church. And, you know, I'm going to this VIP ceremony for the big CD release and kind of dressed nice. And we were there at like 6 o'clock. But, of course, service didn't start till about 7.
Correct.
And at 7 o'clock, I am like sweating. We're dancing. I can hardly keep my hands moving so fast. I can't understand it. Why isn't everybody so skinny in Baptist church? I loved it.
And Andrew had on heels also. I had on flats because I knew we were going to be standing.
Yeah, you knew we were going to be standing and stomping, but it was so much fun. I had the best time of my life. You know, is that how it really is behind the scenes?
It's like that all the time. just a larger version. The church that we were in, the House of Hope, it actually held 10,000 people.
Can you believe that? 10,000 people.
Yes,
what do you guys
10,000
think of that?
Yeah.
It was.
Yes.
So we have to tell you to go out and get
The best of both worlds.
the best of both worlds.
Yes.
Charles
Charles Jenkins.
Jenkins, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, we've talked about love and a higher force. We're going to keep talking about goals and health and living. Coming up next, guys. Feel good.
Yeah.